Hello, my dear. Welcome to Dear LG. My dear, Dear LG is one of the best platforms to get authentic information about English grammar and literature. And in today's video, I'm going to answer some remaining questions from the story Neighbour. Not the questions from understanding the text, but the questions from reference to the context. My dear, please try to understand that these are the questions, these are the answers. Remaining questions, answers are from the first part one. This is part two of the video. So let's start from the first question. The question is, the first question is, the story shows that linguistic and cultural barriers do not create any obstacle in human relationship. Cite some examples from the story where the neighbors have transcended such barriers. And the answer is, my dear, this story Neighbours clearly shows that linguistic and cultural barriers do not create any obstacle in human relationship. The neighbors of newly married couple are from Poland and Macedonia. They don't know each other's languages and cultures, but a widow from Poland helps them to build the chicken house and Macedonian helps them to plant vegetable. In addition to this, pregnancy was noticed and they showered different gifts. Even they gave name to unborn baby. My dear, let's answer other questions as well. There are four questions given in that reference to the context section. Let's answer this question number B there. The question is, the last sentence of the story reads, the 20th century novel had not prepared him for this. In your view, what differences did the young man find between 20th century novels and human relations? My dear, the answer is, towards the conclusion of the story, the young man discovers that the 20th century fiction had not prepared him for human relations. While working on the thesis, he had learned the problems of new neighbors. Towards the end, it turns out that this concept was wrong. He had never thought that he would get so much love from neighbors. Thus, human relations are realistic than the things written in books. Option C, my dear, the question is, a Nepali proverb says, neighbors are companions for wedding procession as well as for funeral procession. Does this proverb apply in the story? Justify. Answer for this question, my dear, you can see on the screen here. The Nepali proverb neighbors are companions for wedding procession as well as for funeral procession apply in this story. How? The meaning of this proverb is neighbors help each other in need. As you can see this in this story, the same thing apply in this story as newly married couple was helped by neighbors while they were planting and making house for chicken. The last question, my dear, you can see the answer, but before that, let me read the question. What is the question there? The author has dealt with an issue of multiculturalism in the story. Why do you think multiculturalism has become a major issue in the present world? And the answer for this question, my dear, today's world is multicultural world. And this story as well, people following different cultures live together as neighbors. Multiculturalism can sometimes cause problem, but in this story, people are living as neighbors with compassion. They love and support each other in spite of their different language and culture. Thus, today's multicultural world is depicted in this story. My dear, I hope that you liked the video. If this video is fruitful for you, please don't forget to click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching the video.